The Scottish Region Public Affairs Department kindly arranged for us to ride the cab of Class 47, number 47474, from Perth to Inverness on the 0925 train from Edinburgh to Inverness on the 8th of January 1985. The February 1985 edition of the Railway magazine has a full log of a journey by HST over this route by Mr. P.W.B. Semmons. The Highland Main Line is now the only line leading north from Perth. The marshalling yards to the left are now used by the Engineers Department. At Stanley Junction, the line becomes single to Blair Athol. The former Caledonian main line to Aberdeen used to run northeast from here, but has now been lifted. Beyond Stanley Junction, the train called at Dunkeld before passing through Ivor Tunnel. At Pitlochry we passed a train of bitumen tanks from Culloden, headed by 2 Class 20s. From Blair Athol, the line is double-tracked over the first summit. This part of the line was single for many years, but was redoubled as part of the improvements made in the 1970s to cope with the anticipated traffic increases resulting from the North Sea oil boom. Inverness was expected to form the nucleus of the onshore industry, but to a large extent this has not occurred. In winter, the exposed line over the Grampians frequently becomes blocked by snow, and in steam days the combination of steep gradients over what was known as the hill and severe weather made footplate conditions highly undesirable.
Four 7614.
At Dalwhinnie, the line again becomes single, the train calling at Newton Moor before stopping at Kingusie. Beyond Kingusie, a length of line has recently been upgraded to a 100-mile-an-hour standard for HSTs. This will enable timings to be improved in the new timetables to compete with road coaches on the adjacent A9 road. Aviemore is now probably the most important intermediate station on the Highland Line, due to the tourist facilities which have been developed there to cater for both summer and winter visitors. Aviemore was the junction for the original and new Highland lines to Inverness. The original line was closed in the post-beaching era, but the first portion to Boat of Garton has been preserved by the Strathspey Railway, whose Aviemore Speyside station and locomotive shed can be seen to the right of our picture. At Carbridge, the final station before Inverness, we were routed into the loop line to enable the 12:20 from Inverness to pass non-stop. Slot is the second and final summit on the Highland Main Line, from whence the line is downhill to Inverness.
There's a distillery down here at the closing. You Englishmen are not drinking enough whiskey. That's appalling. It's demand distillery getting closed. I didn't think they advertised the distillery anyway. Closed this one.
Bridges and viaducts on the new line were constructed for double line, but the line has always been single, with crossing loops, except from Culloden to Inverness. At Culloden, famous for its battle, the closed station is still a source of revenue for the line, a bitumen terminal occupying the former goods yard. At Inverness, a start has been made on a track rationalisation and re-signalling programme. This is designed to eliminate over 3.5 miles of redundant track, 33 point ends, and to extend colour light signalling, controlled from Inverness, to Dingwall, Elgin and Dalwhinnie. This is scheduled for completion by the end of the decade.